Welcome in, everybody. We are live. We got a new patch that just installed, so we're waiting that to boost, but we got Extreme Rules coming your way tonight. We got the first part of our mega event. We're going to do a two-parter, and we kind of talked about doing this kind of similar to how we did WrestleMania Backlash, but we're going to do it in parts because when we did WrestleMania and we did Money in the Bank all in one take, it was about a 3-hour stream. We just don't have that much time in the middle of the week. I mean, come on, it's a holiday week. So we're going to do part one here tonight. We're going to do part two perhaps tomorrow, maybe sometime this weekend. But you would have known this was coming. We always encourage you guys at the top of every stream, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Patreon. On Twitter, we had posted a couple of days ago a Patreon exclusive link to the complete match card, the complete order of matches that were going to happen in Extreme Rules, so you know which matches are going to take place in part one, which matches are going to take place in part two. There's still time to check that out in the exact order because you're only going to get part one tonight. So if you want to see the entire match card and the entire order, we encourage you to check us out on Patreon, tvsports.com. Patreon.com/TBSports27 to check out the entire match card, all 10 matches in the order up on Patreon right now, a Patreon exclusive. We also tweeted out that we are going to be having part one of Extreme Rules here tonight. So if you're not following us on Twitter, go ahead and follow us, TBSports27 on Twitter, and yeah, you'd be getting all those updates to know that we were going live. So good to see you guys popping in that you are. We got Blicky. We got Brian joining us as always. You guys are the best. Thanks for joining in. And as you said, we're going to do part one. So the first 5 matches of Extreme Rules will take place tonight. And the other 5 matches will take place at a later date. And we're going to do a little editing real quick because I mentioned that I want to get rid of all of the... yes, correct. I think we can bump that up. Host show, yes. Well, that's all good. We want to get rid of all... Not match table. Here we go. Show details. We want to get rid of all of the... locations here. Well, we can check all these, but all the worldwide ones we want to get rid of. There's some, Canadian ones we can put in there, but we'll see where they put us for this pay-per-view. Zach Green is here as well. Welcome, Zach. Glad to have you aboard. So again, we're going to be going off of our Patreon link here. If you want to see the entire match card, we're doing just the first 5 matches tonight. You can check that out at our Patreon page. So check that out. But we're going to kick things off with our women's tag team matchup here tonight. It is going to be, I hope we can add more matches. It is going to be Beth Phoenix and Trish Stratus stepping out of retirement to take on Retribution, Retaliation, and Reckoning. This is part of the Retribution Gauntlet. All members of Retribution will be in action tonight, and Edge is hoping to start to have the crumble of Retribution happen. And we kick things off with the women's tag team matchup. Retaliation and Reckoning against Trish Stratus and Beth Phoenix. Norfolk Tides. Go Tides. Maybe Tom Brady will go to them. You know, my Tom Brady road to the show. The pyro, the ballyhoo. It's Extreme Rules, the horror show. Welcome in, Chicago, Illinois. This would be a good one. This, I guess we can say, the same arena that Forbidden Door was in, right? So this should be good. All right, here we go. First match. Again, first 5 matches tonight. We're going to do it just like we did in WrestleMania Backlash, which was in 2 parts, just because the streams are just so darn long. If you do the entire card, it ends up being over 3 hours. And I want to watch Blood and Guts. I got the DR going as well. You guys know we got the DR going. And I want to be watching Blood and Guts hopefully around 9 o'clock, maybe a little after 9. So that's why we're going to do part 1 tonight. And part 2 will come maybe tomorrow, because Thursday is always kind of like an easier day. We got Impact that I can usually catch Impact on the weekend and in MLW. So maybe Thursday we'll do part 2. But you have to stay tuned because I also want to play more of the playoffs for All-Pro 2K8. So that'll be on the horizon as well. So the first 5 matches, part 1 of Extreme Rules tonight, part 2 of Extreme Rules coming at a later date. And again, if you want to see the entire card, we'll plug it one final time here. You can do that over on Patreon. Patreon.com/TBSports27, or click the link down below. And as always, follow us on Twitter if you're not as well, because we've been posting a lot, and you guys would have known that we were coming live here today. If you're following along with us on Twitter, we posted during Forbidden Door the entire match card as a Patreon exclusive over on Twitter. And then we posted earlier today that we were going live with Extreme Rules, and then we posted again on Twitter about 15 minutes before going live. So check us out there on all avenues if you have the ability to do so. But kicking things off here, the opening contest, technically, as you guys know, Extreme Rules started on our last stream. So if you want to see the first part of Extreme Rules, technically, that was done on Main Event. The first 4 matches of Extreme Rules took place on our Main Event right before the show here. But this is the official show proper. And it's Trish Stratus, of course, Beth Phoenix, the husband of the WWE Undisputed Champion and the Intercontinental Champion Edge, coming out of retirement with her best friend Beth Phoenix to take on the women of Retribution, Retaliation, and Reckoning, of course, the former Mia Yim and Ember Moon. We saw Trish Stratus a couple of weeks ago as well as part of the Money in the Bank Battle Bowl qualifiers. And now Trish Stratus stepping into the ring one more time here in Chicago. A favor of her friend Beth Phoenix. And here Beth Phoenix helping out her husband Edge. And here comes the Glamazon.
And her partner from Buffalo, New York, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix.
Pretty awesome way to kick off Extreme Rules. To see the Hall of Famers and the legends stepping into the ring with a pretty tough challenge ahead of them. Going up against Retribution, and you're going to see a bunch of Retribution matches on the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, including our main event for Part 1, which is going to be the Steel Cage match. T-Bar and Mace going up against the Usos. We also have the Falls Count Anywhere triple threat match. Slapjack, Swerve Strickland,
Ember Moon, and Reckoning, Retribution.
and Austin Theory. We also got the main event of Part 2. You know, it's going to be Hell in a Cell, Mustafa Ali challenging Edge for the Intercontinental Championship. The Retribution Gauntlet. Blixie, he's going with Beth and Trish in this one to take down Retribution. So we'll see. Is this the beginning of the end of the rebellious group known as Retribution? Edge throwing down the Retribution Gauntlet 3 weeks ago on Raw. And it's coming to a head here tonight. But it could also be the beginning of the strengthening of Retribution. Roman Reigns could get back into his winning ways by knocking off Brock Lesnar in the Last Man Standing match. We could also possibly see Slapjack win the U.S. Championship. We can see Ali win the Intercontinental Championship, so a lot can happen. It is not a foregone conclusion at all. Dragon screw leg drop, leg whip by Trish. Here at the horror show, Extreme Rules. And hopefully it's a horror show for Retribution in this one. Zach Green gonna play some Universe when he gets home. I love to see it. Trish in Retaliation quickly out to the floor here. Meanwhile, Reckoning and Beth Phoenix duking it out inside the ring. And this is technically not an Extreme Rules match. Of course, it's Tornado Rules with all matches, except when we forget to do so, like what happened on Main Event, are held under Tornado Rules. So standard rules for us. Just because we don't like how the tag matches work in this game. This is the first match, too, with the new patch that came out as well, so I'm interested to see what changes have occurred. I heard that you can finally edit pay-per-views in the month of October, November, and December, so we'll have to see if that's accurate. Early pinfall attempt by Retaliation here. Oh, my goodness, referee, all sorts of trouble here, finally gets down for a count, and Retribution's not going to like that. Reckoning a few words for the official. Gut wrench and... oh my goodness. What do you call that? It's not a backbreaker. It's a stomach breaker. Here's Stratus and Reckoning to the outside of the ring here, brawling it out. Reckoning several blows onto Trish, misses with the drop kick, and Beth Phoenix having her way with Retaliation. Beth Phoenix up to the top. Are you guys going to be watching Blood and Guts tonight? Oh my goodness, what a counter by Reckoning. I'm going to be watching Blood and Guts. I got the DVR rolling as soon as this is over. Big moonsault onto Beth Phoenix. And Phoenix kicking out at 2. Beth Phoenix in a bad way all of a sudden. Big rolling elbow punch by Retaliation. Good physical kicks into the cover. Great positioning by the official. And only a 2 count. Beth Phoenix, she's a Hall of Famer for a reason. Multiple time champ. Enziguri kick. Retaliation going up top here. And she's gonna, oh no, it's a counter by Beth Phoenix. She was going for the Atlantic City Eclipse. And Beth Phoenix with the counter in the opening contest. Reckoning and Trish continuing their brawl on the outside of the ring. Beth Phoenix. Big submission hold locked in on Retaliation. Reckoning might want to get in there and break this one up. She's going to knock the referee down. I mean, that's one way to do it. That'll stop this one in its tracks. Trish, there's the cover. Referee down for the count. That's not fair. I feel like if the referee's down, you should get to be able to kick out. It doesn't give you the kick out meter. So that kind of doesn't help you out, the referee being down, right? You should get unlimited kickouts. You should get unlimited attempts. That's part of the benefit of the ref being down. That's not right. Brian Kendrick. All right, nice kicks there by by Retaliation. Beth Phoenix. Oh, they're all going to the outside of the ring. Oh my goodness, big collision, all 4 crumbling on the outside of the ring. Your opening contest, part 1 of Extreme Rules. Not an Extreme Rules match. We're going to get one of those later tonight. The Jailhouse match. Drew McIntyre and Big Boss Man. Beth Phoenix, what a brawl. Well, Trish too, for that matter. Don't forget about Trish. They've been, Trish has been having a hell of a fight on the outside of the ring. This is one of the most intense brawls she's been in. Oh, what happened there? Wait a minute. We had Glitch City there. Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. I'm not going to tell you, Zach, if it's tonight or if it's tomorrow. You'll have to check out our Patreon exclusive to see what order that match is going to show up on. That post is up right now on Patreon. $5 gets you in the door. Less than the price of a tank of gas we've been promoting these days. You also get the exclusive content. Maybe we'll try to upload more content tonight. Get you some arena football bonus content up on Patreon. But if you want to know where Brock and Roman is happening, you want to head over to Patreon and check that out. Beth Phoenix, the Glam Slam. And Retaliation kicks out. She has the resiliency to kick out of that one. Phoenix. Reckoning is pretty much just been content with fighting Trish on the outside of the ring. Going for another Glam Slam. It's going to be countered. Super kick by Retaliation. This is your opening comment. T-Money 823 is following me on I don't know how these people get my PS4 handle, because I don't have online. But T-Money, if you're following me here, follow me on Twitter and YouTube and Patreon and Reddit. TV Sports 27. Action back into the ring. What an opening contest. Down goes Reckoning. What a kick by Trish Stratus. I don't know what's happening right now with Beth. Oh my God, this is the first game after the patch, and it seems like every time they patch this game, it becomes more broken. I cannot do anything. I was controlling Retaliation, so I guess I'm stuck. So we'll just have to see how Trish and Reckoning handle it. Protect your neck. Referee doesn't know where the heck to go. And Retaliation and Reckoning take the win as the game breaks on the first match after the patch. But on Retribution Gauntlet Night, the first blow has been struck, and it goes towards Retribution. So not a good start. Meditation or something. The folks at 2K need to meditate with these patches they're putting out. Reckoning and Retaliation. Retribution strikes first. So there you go. Congratulations. Well, I don't know. Should we be saying congratulations to them? We hate it. All right, up next. United States Championship on the line. Falls count anywhere. Isaiah Scott defending his U.S. Heavyweight Championship in a Falls count anywhere match, which he's not too happy about, and rightfully so. He was supposed to be taking on Slapjack 1-1, and all of a sudden, now he's stuck putting his title on the line against the man he's already beat a number of times. So Austin Theory just gets added because it's Mr. McMahon's crown jewel. Of course, we know the real-life situation that Mr. McMahon dealing with here as well. People wondering who leaked that to the press. How'd that get out there? We'll find out more information as we go, but I know Isaiah Scott was not happy about the fact that this is now turned into a triple threat match, increasing his odds where he could lose his championship without being pinned. He is a two-time United States champion. We'll see if he hangs on to the title. I'm going to try my best to see if Swerve's going to retain, but my history of title defenses in this game is not good, as we have had a boatload of new champions over the last month between the U.S., the Intercontinental, and the WWE champion. We have had title changes left and right in this universe mode. So we'll see what happens here. All right, match number 2. 5 matches here tonight, part 1 of Extreme Rules. Chicago, Illinois. And we already saw Retribution take the opening contest. What's going to happen here? The wild card, the loose cannon of Retribution. It's Slapjack.
Is a triple threat Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the WWE United States Championship.
One thing that's always been unique to Retribution in this year and a half that they've run roughshod, they've caused chaos, panic in WWE. They have never gone for championships. That's something that Ali, I guess, has really said they haven't needed. I mean, their first foray of getting into the championship game was when Roman Reigns aligned himself with Retribution as the undisputed champion. And then he promptly lost it a month later to Edge, which was a blessing that we needed to Edge take that championship and weaken Retribution just a bit. Here, with Edge laying down the Retribution gauntlet, a huge opportunity now for Retribution to collect gold on this day. Austin Theory again didn't do anything to earn his way into this match other than being the friend of Mr. McMahon. So,
And introducing the
you know, just gift wraps everything.
Atlanta, Georgia,
Falls count anywhere in this one.
220 pounds, Austin Theory.
A-Town down, the crown jewel, Austin Theory. And here comes your champ. Can he successfully defend? He has been a highly recruited member of Retribution. And the fact that this turned into a triple threat match for no good reason is only helping, I'd hate to say, his cause in maybe joining Retribution a little more. Did you notice his attire is Venom from the movie? Whose attire? Austin Theory? I thought it was Hollywood Hogan. Isaiah Swerve Scott, he's been offered the kill shot mask multiple times. I'm going to skip past this animation because that will get a copyright claim, believe it or not, here on YouTube. Those championship animations. Falls Count Anywhere match, U.S. Championship. I did not know that was Venom. I thought it was a Hollywood Hogan. Here we go. Triple threat. Swerve Scott, Slapjack, and Austin Theory. Swerve rolling through. Nice DDT. That might be a holy beep chant from the crowd like it did on NXT. You guys saw that last night. Theory putting down Swerve. Swerve, a 2-time U.S. champion. That's a big thing of fun. It seems like every time I stream, it's raining outside. It is pouring down rain. I couldn't even get gas today because it was pouring down rain. But you know what? Because I saved money on a tank of gas, I can get a month of Patreon. Patreon.com/TVSports27. Sent up and over. DDT. Oh my goodness. Swerve caught, heel to the face. Here comes Austin Theory. This is chaos, this match. This is what Swerve didn't want to be in. German suplex. We kind of ended up with an electric chair type of maneuver here. Slapjack hammering away at Theory. Swerve doesn't have any time for this. Slapjack sent outside of the ring. Oh, big splash, and now we're heading to the floor again. Falls count anywhere in this one. Swerve Scott doing his thing right now. Doing his best. Maybe at the outside of the ring, you can maybe separate these guys from one another. Here comes Theory. Big shot to the gut. Slapjack throwing Theory right into the referee. The referee already got banged up once in the opening tag team contest. Watch out, they don't get knocked around again. Oh, Theory, and smart move by Isaiah Scott. He's trying to separate these two to make it an easier win here in the triple threat match. Look at this. Oh my goodness. That was like a reverse fisherman. And again, Swerve throwing Theory away from Slapjack. Oh man, couldn't connect. But of course, Austin Theory, he's too full of himself. He probably saw a selfie right there. He's going to go into the cover. It's not going to work. Here comes Slapjack. This is Extreme Rules. Here you go. Here's the opportunity for Isaiah Scott. Get that pin. What is happening on the stage right now? The stage tweaking out. Cover here. Slapjack breaks up. Didn't get enough separation. Oh, Slapjack trying to put Isaiah Scott back towards the ring here. Isaiah Scott doing a good job fending off both challengers. And Slapjack, he wanted to kind of separate things here. I think this is new in the patch. They weren't throwing each other towards the ring before. Where's Swerve heading? Might be looking for a weapon. Or can he go backstage? Is there no way to go backstage? Do they take that out? Apparently so. Well, falls count anywhere in the arena, I guess. Scorpion. Death drop by Swerve. Wait a minute, Austin Theory. Austin Theory, Ted DiBiase got a shout out on NXT. You guys heard that. Braun Breaker. Uppercut by Slapjack. Theory throwing him around. Why can't we go backstage? It falls count anywhere. Try it one more time. That's really lame. Backstage. Let me go backstage. Oh, here comes Slapjack. Maybe I have to like have someone close to there? Or can you not do it in a multi-man match? Maybe you can only have two people backstage. I don't know. That could be the thing there. Big separation though. Huge opportunity. Oh, missed there by Swerve Scott. Austin Theory. Throwing Swerve all the way down the ramp. Watch out, kill shot. Swerve's going to break that one up. Kicking away now at Theory. Oh, here comes Slapjack. Could Slapjack be our new Intercontinental Champion? Great counters right now by Isaiah Scott as they're getting really dangerously close to the edge of the rampway here. Slapjack. Oh, look at the double team. This is not right. United States Championship on the line here in this double team. Back body drop on the ramp. Brian, welcome Brian. Welcome into part one of Extreme Rules. U.S. Championship on the line here. Swerve Scott defending against Slapjack and Austin Theory. Swerve got to break that one up. Good separation there. Picking up Slapjack. Oh, doubly. Maybe should have gone for the tombstone. There's the cover. Here comes Austin Theory breaking it up, and that's exactly the frustration. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. A-Town down. ATL. Onto Isaiah Scott, broken up by Slapjack. And now, oh, this is a bad situation now for Isaiah Scott. He could get pinned. He could lose his championship without being pinned right now. Forget about it. They're down by the concrete. I don't know what hurts worse, the LED or the concrete area. Theory. What a corkscrew slam right on the cement. But Isaiah Scott, getting out of it. Suplex on the concrete floor. This is Extreme Rules. Yes, indeed. Unbelievable. DDT. How is Theory's head not cracked open right now? Big stomp by Slapjack. Big knee. Everything's big. Big knee, big stomp, big suplex. Here comes Slapjack. Counter by Swerve Scott. Another counter by Slapjack. Incredible action at Extreme Rules. Oh, dropkick missed by Isaiah Scott. Pinfall attempt broken up in this wild brawl. Big boot. Broken up by Theory. Chops by Scott. Reversal. Go behind. Back into the ring. This one has gone all over the arena. A block by Theory. Slapjack. Throwing Austin Theory out, and that may have been a huge mistake. Look at Swerve Scott into a pinning combination. Theory breaks it up. You got to be kidding me. Back into the cover. Theory with the no sell, and he's back up, and this one continues. Outside of the ring goes the champ. Isaiah Scott thrown out. Austin Theory trying to steal this one from Swerve. Swerve not being involved in the pin attempt. Oh my goodness. We're still in the opening moments of this card, folks. We've seen two incredible matches so far. Isaiah Scott doing whatever he can to hold on to his championship. Is this going to bring out Killshot? Snapmare by Slapjack. Champ sent to the floor again. He can lose the title without being pinned. Slapjack and Austin Theory, forearm blow by Slapjack. Austin Theory avoiding, or I should say Swerve avoiding Austin Theory. Look at this. He's had enough. Swerve's had enough. Singapore Cane blocked by Theory. Theory has Swerve. Oh, and there we see our first bloodshed. It won't be the last of Extreme Rules. That's a guarantee. But it's the first bloodshed. Austin Theory. Fisherman Buster. A kick by Swerve. How does Theory keep getting up? What is happening here? I've never seen the guys pop up this much. Shot to the back, repeated shots by Austin Theory. Standing shooting star under the United States champion. Our first championship match. We got a bunch of them tonight, including our main event for the Intercontinental Championship. Swerve is down. And Swerve has been screwed out of the United States Championship. Austin Theory now a two-time U.S. champion, as our run of luck defending championships continues to go badly. What is the U.S. title history at this point? It was Finn Balor first, right? And then he lost it. He lost it to Damian Priest. Then Priest lost it to Apollo Crews. Crews lost it to Swerve. Swerve lost it to Theory. Theory lost it back to Swerve. Now Theory's got it again. It's been an insane title history, but I don't know if this is congratulations, I suppose, to Isaiah Scott, but all of a sudden it seems like it might be a bad thing that this is happening, because now all of a sudden it's going to put it's going to make Isaiah Scott pretty upset, because now twice he's lost his U.S. title. He wasn't even pinned this time. We're going to have to see what comes of this. So, 6-man tag team matchup up next. It is going to be a tornado tag. And this is our, well, the Street Profits are already there for us, which is perfect. The Street Profits teaming up with Johnny Gargano, as Angelo Dawkins is trying to win the big one, as they say. He is going to go up against what was originally scheduled to be Bobby Lashley. It's going to be MVP stepping into the ring here. And it was scheduled to be Apollo Crews. But at the last moment, Apollo Crews stepped into the side. Why? Because he wants his Colossus Omos to step in to make this challenge even bigger. So there you go. Omos, MVP, Lashley against Gargano, Ford, and Dawkins. We were talking about the recruitment of Killshot into Retribution. The other recruitment that's been going in is MVP and Lashley trying to convince Dawkins, who hasn't quite been able to win the big one, hey, join up with us, align with us, and you'll be able to win the big one. So we will have to see how that all turns out here. Let's get into it. We're going to control Angelo Dawkins in this one. How's that sound? What do you guys think of the show so far? I see you guys with your comments here, tuning in. You guys are the best. The hell is Von Allen that I somehow subscribed to? Must have clicked on that by mistake. All right, let's get into it. Here come the Street Profits. Tell your friends that we're here too. We got a good group right now. But let the people know that we are streaming.
The following contest is a 6-man.
We're getting close to that 1,000 subscriber milestone, which is where we were on our old YouTube channel. So let the people know. If you know guys that are interested, pass along. We're going to be here. We got at least 3 more matches for you guys tonight. And if you guys want to know what matches are coming up, you can do that right now on Patreon. Check out the link in the description. For less than the price of a tank of gas, you can get on there in a Patreon exclusive post. The complete match order for Extreme Rules is up right now on Patreon. So if you want to be in the know, if you want to know what matches are coming your way, which are going to be in part 1, what's going to be in part 2, if you want to see the exclusive content that you can only see on Patreon, thanks to the YouTube purging of 2020, and if you want to request streams, that can all be done on our Patreon page. That's how you can show your support, help us do this thing full time. If we're able to turn this into a full-time thing, you know, we can stream more with you guys. Part 1 is only happening tonight because it's a weekday. I got to go back to work tomorrow. But if we're able to do this part-time, we could bring you the whole pay-per-view. If we're able to do this full-time, rather, we could bring you the whole pay-per-view probably in one night and bring you a lot more streams. So any little bit helps, but definitely glad to see you guys here piling in. You guys are the best. So here's Johnny Gargano, who has had his issues with Bobby Lashley and MVP, the Hurt Business. Every time it seems like Gargano wants to step away and get into his own thing, Lashley keeps attacking Gargano. Gargano got a pretty big win over Lashley not that long ago. Lashley keeps pulling him in. Zach's going to play Universe all day tomorrow. I love it. I wish I had that ability. I got to go to work. I got work Wednesday. Well, today was Wednesday. I got work Thursday. I got work Friday. Then I'm off Saturday. But then I got work Sunday. It's 4th of July. We're filming a fireworks event. Then I worked Monday, 4th of July. But don't stop. You got to make that money. Make that cash. Here comes MVP. It's not often we see MVP step into the ring. And here comes, no, it's not AJ Styles. It is the Colossus, Omos, at nothing. Apollo Crews' Colossus. This was supposed to be Apollo Crews earlier on the pre-show. Apollo Crews says, you know what? I want to see the Colossus step in. I want to see Omos step in there. So an even tougher challenge right now for the Street Profits and Johnny Gargano. Omos, Lashley, and MVP on the other side. Here we go. Can Dawkins win the big one? Look at everyone pouring in. 11 folks joining us. Thank you so much. Hit that subscribe button while you're here. You guys love the WWE content. We're going to bring some more to you. Hit subscribe. Hit like. Tell your friends. Oh, we went back down to 8. I guess 3 people had enough. All right. Omos. Wow, what a spear. Goku Black is here. What's going on? Never change. Goku Black. I remember that Dragon Ball Super. You can see the new movie coming out in August. Coming to the U.S. Goku Black was a mean customer. They had to go back in time to stop him. Trunks had to put an end to that madness. Look at the size difference between Omos and Montez Ford. Oh my God! What a shot by Omos onto Dawkins. Hello, Goku. What's going on, my friend? Hit that subscribe button if you're not already. You got to be in for the action. Bobby Lashley, of course, going after his rival, Johnny Gargano, Johnny Wrestling. Look at Angelo Dawkins. You guys feel it. Is Dawkins finally going to win the big one? He's been trying since WrestleMania. I mean, we've talked about it. He went the distance in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. He's had championship opportunities. He almost knocked out Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins not on this card tonight, by the way. So, I mean, that tells you something. Dawkins got there. Of course, Kevin Owens, your Money in the Bank winner. We may see him at some point if he decides to cash in. Also, Charlotte Flair, the women's Money in the Bank holder. Another spear by Omos. Omos taking down Angelo Dawkins. This is Extreme Rules. We've seen brawls tonight. It's been chaos. We saw Retaliation and Reckoning knock out Trish Stratus and Beth Phoenix in the opening contest. We saw Austin Theory, now a 2-time United States champion and a 1-time Intercontinental champion, as he pinned Slapjack to win the U.S. Championship, which obviously Isaiah Scott not happy about that. Oh my goodness, that would have been it if Ford didn't break it up. Holy smokes. That was close. Submission hold here by Lashley. Oh my goodness, what happened? Omos. He got the win, a quick win over Dawkins. And Angelo Dawkins put down again. Oh my God, what does almost look? That's what almost looks like, doesn't it? That's almost. Oh my goodness. A quick defeat, and for Angelo Dawkins, he's got to have hit rock bottom by now. Dawkins cannot win the big one, folks. I hate to say it. There you see it. Is this look at this group right here. Omos, Lashley, MVP. All right, so after that loss, guys, guess what? We got to go into Imagination World. HBK Universal title. All right, so everyone close your eyes. So after the match, you know, Montez Ford, he's trying to gather, like, hey, shake it off, bud. We're going to do this thing. And it finally happens. He couldn't win the big one, and he snapped. Angelo Dawkins attacks Montez Ford, throws him into the barricade, steel steps, beats him up. MVP is smiling. Lashley is smiling. He's trying to welcome Angelo Dawkins into the family. Now, Dawkins doesn't exactly go with MVP and Lashley off the bat, but for now, it doesn't look good for the Street Profits, as Angelo Dawkins, the frustration has gone to a boiling point here, and it looks like we may have just seen the end in that matchup of the Street Profits. Man, what do you guys think about that? Is Angelo Dawkins, is he going to join? Is he going with MVP and Lashley? Unbelievable. All right, guys, it is now time for our jailhouse match. Big Boss Man and Drew McIntyre. The loser is going to spend 24 hours in a Chicago penitentiary. This is also under Extreme Rules, so anything goes in this one. Big Boss Man, of course, undefeated in jailhouse matches. A perfect 1-0. We're going to control McIntyre in this one. See what happens here. What's this? Commissioner of Baseball. The assertion that I hate the game is ridiculous. Let's read this. MLB Commissioner is tired of people saying he hates baseball. The most ridiculous thing ever. I would love to get to 32 teams. Las Vegas, Nashville, and Portland. They already got baseball teams. The Las Vegas 51s. Or what are they? The Aviators now? The Nashville Sounds. Are they just going to get promoted to major league teams? What is it? Portland. What's the Portland minor league? Someone look that up for me. It's like the Portland River Dogs or something like that, right? Here comes Big Boss Man, making his return to WWE. He was after the 24/7 championship, and we saw the 24/7 championship defended on the precursor to Extreme Rules on Main Event. Right after this stream, guys, I encourage you to check out that ladder match. It was a triple threat ladder match. Taiji Ishimori, Hiromu Takahashi, and Akira Tozawa at New Japan for the 24/7 championship. Boss Man was going for the 24/7 title with Drew McIntyre. And then, of course, Drew McIntyre getting the win over Boss Man a couple nights ago on SmackDown. And the challenge was laid out here. The jailhouse match. Are we going to get a Kennel from Hell at some point? I don't know. Drew McIntyre, a former undisputed WWE champion, a former 24/7 champion, a former Intercontinental champion, a former tag team. Drew McIntyre's done it all in this business, what I'm saying. Keith Rose, welcome, Keith. I think that's the first time. Chatter? Is this your first time here, Keith? Are you related to Adam Rose at all? It's party time all the time with Keith Rose. Hop on the Exotic Express. That's what I'm saying. Hit that subscribe button while you're here, Keith. Glad to have you aboard. You're the man. I have an uncle named Keith, by the way. Lives up in North Dakota. I'll be going to North Dakota at the end of July, by the way, so that'll be a week that I won't be streaming. I'll be going to see family. Here we go, jailhouse match. Extreme Rules. McIntyre and the Big Boss Man. The loser gets those cuffs slapped on him. They're going to spend a night in a Chicago prison. Forget about it. Big atomic drops by the boss man here. No rules in this one. McIntyre sent off into the buckle. Tying him up, and the big boss man, Ray Trailer. 10 punches here to McIntyre. All 10 punches to McIntyre. And Drew's down. Extreme Rules in this one. Not only is the pay-per-view, but I call them a mega event. That's my tribute to No DQ CAW. A mega event. Because they're not pay-per-views. You guys don't have to pay for them. Oh my goodness, the outside of the ring. Boss man right now. Dominating. Drew McIntyre. And McIntyre just like that. Back into this one. Running DDT by Ray Trailer. Sweeping the legs. What do you think prison's like in Claymore country? Is it more brutal in Chicago or Ireland? The people love it. Here comes the tables. You know, people ask for that. Table being brought out right now by Drew McIntyre. Boss man trying to run away. Either Bossman or McIntyre is going to be eating lunch from that thing tomorrow. You know how the assembly line in prison works. McIntyre, he's saying, come on, here we go. Uh-oh. Bossman. Bossman is up and through the table. Drew McIntyre. And the people love it. Go get your table off. Go get your lunch off of that table in prison. People want more tables. Do you hear them? McIntyre. Oh, I don't know who got the worst of that. I think it was countered by the boss man. A rock bottom maneuver onto that steel chair. Collar elbow tie up here. McIntyre sent into the steel steps. I think the floor's gotten more action than the ring here. This is Extreme Rules after all. But my goodness. Steel chair coming to use right now by McIntyre. But the boss man continuing with his counters. Cobb County, Georgia. Would have been fitting if this one was in Atlanta, but it's not. They're in Chi-Town in Chicago. Boss man dropping the elbow. Good chops by boss man. Tie up here. And McIntyre again driven in to the floor on the outside of the ring. Where's he going? He's just going to go back inside. Pinfalls only count in the ring. It's not falls count anywhere. It is Extreme Rules, but it is not falls count anywhere. Big shot to the midsection here. And the boss man sending McIntyre, doing some work, working over the back of Drew McIntyre. What is it going to take for McIntyre to get back into this one? Boss man kind of dominating. He's out on his feet right now. Boss man might want to think about getting McIntyre back into the ring for a pinfall attempt here. And McIntyre is done. What kind of resilience does he have? But boss man can't win outside of the ring. Here we go. Is Drew McIntyre going to spend 24 hours in a Chicago prison? Sidewalk slam. He hits it. McIntyre kicks out. He's got the resiliency. Uh-oh. Well, he's going to put, he might, oh, he got another one built up. This was a pretty dominant performance, I would say, right now from the Boss Man. There's the counter from Drew McIntyre. It's blocked by Boss Man. Another counter by McIntyre. Here comes the Scottish psychopath. How about that for a splash? Clubbing Boss Man. Up and over goes the big Boss Man. McIntyre getting fired up here. Claymore kick. Big Boss Man dominating about 90% of the match. Here comes Drew McIntyre, and it's a kick out by the big Boss Man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. McIntyre and the Boss Man. The people love it. Here comes another table. Give the people what they want. Clothesline, down goes Boss Man. Zach Green's going for McIntyre. He wants to see Boss Man. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is Extreme Rules. We have a flaming table, folks. Oh my goodness. Oh, Boss Man's foot went right into the table. You gotta be kidding me. Right through the flaming table. Boss Man is going to prison. What a win for Drew McIntyre. An incredible fight. Boss Man is up. He went right through the table. Boss Man is not happy. He's not going. Boss Man's not going to prison, it doesn't look like. They're trying to put the cuffs on him. Boss Man's out of here. Wait a minute. He's supposed to spend 24 hours in a Chicago prison. He's not doing his part. Big Boss Man has escaped. He took out the ref. The ref was trying to cuff him. That's unbelievable. Oh my God. All right, guys. We have come to the main event here tonight. Oh man, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to do 10 matches because it was set for 9. I guess I'll just have to do one of the matches off camera then. Okay. That's all right. I can do that. Okay, anyway, main event time of part 1 of Extreme Rules. Again, we're going to be coming back with part 2 of Extreme Rules, possibly tomorrow, possibly this weekend. I've not quite decided yet, but we're going to conclude part 1 here in a tag team steel cage match, and it is going to be the Usos, Jimmy and Jey Uso, going up against T-Bar and Mace. Get to the Jays here. Jey Uso. I gotta remember my Usos. Jey Uso with the cross. Let's just see, did they pick the SmackDown referee? We'll just do a test here. Custom match. Oh, they don't let you change the match rules. Okay. I think there's pinfall and escape, but I have no idea. But here we go. Zach Green loves this channel. I love you, Zach. You're the man. Zach's the man. All right, here we go. Main event of part 1. The steel cage match. The Retribution Gauntlet. I'll control Mace in this one. Try to give a little love to Retribution. We'll see. But as you guys know, I don't win every match. You saw me got beat when we were controlling. We were trying to give poor Angelo Dawkins his big win. We got beat. So that don't always mean anything. It's been a good night if you're a quote-unquote heel. We saw the ladies of Retribution get the win. We saw Austin Theory win. Oh my. Of course, Drew McIntyre winning over Big Boss Man, and now, here we go, steel cage match.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. And at a combined weight
This is your main event of the first part of Extreme Rules. Kind of like a mini main event. Obviously, the official main event is going to be at the end of part 2. The Intercontinental Championship on the line inside Hell in a Cell. Mustafa Ali challenging Edge. Edge is the undisputed WWE Champion and the Intercontinental Champion. There's T-Bar and Mace. And here come the Usos. The Usos haven't quite been at 100% ever since they got their beat down at the hands of cousin Roman Reigns. This should be a pretty intense steel cage contest. Of course, part 2, you still have time if you want to see the remaining match order of Extreme Rules. Hit us up on Patreon. Patreon.com/TVSports27. It's a Patreon exclusive. You know the matches that are going to be in part 2. You just don't know what order they're going to come in. Part 2, you're going to see Robert Roode versus Diesel. You're going to see the WWE Tag Team Championship match. Happy Go Lucky defending against Tommaso Ciampa and Roderick Strong. The I Quit match for the WWE Women's Championship. Becky Lynch defending against Asuka. You're also going to see the last man standing match, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. And in your main event, Hell in a Cell for the Intercontinental Championship, Edge versus Mustafa Ali. But here we go. Steel cage match. Zach all in on the Usos. Yeah, Brian, a jailhouse match, but Boss Man didn't go to jail. He didn't live up to his end of the bargain. Look at this. We already got I can't tell what Uso that is. Jimmy or Jay, are you trying to climb out? So I guess both can climb out. But I think you can win by pinfall as well. But both members of the team should have to climb out as far as I'm aware as well. Let's see, do they have pinfalls in here? I just tried to go for a pinfall. It didn't work. Well, this will be interesting. Oh, going into the cage. It was blocked. I believe that's Jimmy Uso. I can't see the tattoo. Jay Uso's got the cross on his arm. Oh, they're just all trying to climb. How about you fight, guys? Come on. This is your chance to get your hands on retribution. Out of here with this climbing contest. Well, it's looking pretty good right now for one of the Usos. He's about halfway out. Mace got to go and get him back in. I want to say that's Jimmy Uso right now. And Mace yanking Jimmy Uso back into this ring. T-Bar and Mace against the Usos. Oh, repeated blows into the cage. And now Mace. Mace is going to try to climb out here, which is going to leave T-Bar all by himself unless T-Bar gets out. Oh, but Mace stopped in his tracks by Jey Uso. Down goes Mace. T-Bar now caught in no man's land. T-Bar taken down. Mace sending Jey Uso into the cage. You're in no man's land when you try to climb out. You get stuck up there. Look at Mace. Look at Mace. This is going to be a crash landing right now. Unbelievable. Extreme Rules, folks. Mace coming off the top. Taking out Jey Uso. T-Bar and Mace kind of dominating right now. And they're both going to try to climb out of this one. T-Bar almost there. Nope, T-Bar brought back in. Watch out, Mace. Mace going to be brought back in too by the Usos. The Black handle missed by Mace. T-Bar. You can go out through the door, right, in this match? T-Bar going for the door. Look at that, the Samoan hip attack. Big boot by T-Bar. On to Jimmy Uso. Jey Uso with the super kick. T-Bar having a hard time. T-Bar, no, T-Bar gonna get stopped. Mace knocked down in the corner here. Brought down into the ring. Only bloodshed of the evening so far. Oh my goodness. What a throw. That throw, I think Mace might even dislocated his arm he threw. Jimmy Uso so hard into the steel cage. Hold on, we got Jey Uso that's almost out of here. T-Bar trying to bring him back in. Is it to your benefit or not to get one guy out? I don't know. Oh, wait a minute, he's gonna get out. Unless Mace can make the stop. T-Bar, I don't know. We're gonna have one Uso down. At the last minute, big Uso splash. T-Bar making the save at the last minute here. It's not going to happen. Oh, the Usos. This could be it. Jimmy and Jey Uso on their way out of here. Mace is down. We got Jey Uso halfway out. Mace. T-Bar goes down. This could be it. The Usos. Well, it's a lost cause for one Uso. Oh, man, can they drag the other back in? T-Bar hasn't had much luck here. This could be bad. Now it's 2-on-1. It is going to be 2-on-1. If you're T-Bar, I say go ahead and get out. I can't do anything. I'm controlling Mace. None of my buttons work. I couldn't do anything right there. That was terrible. DDT by Jimmy Uso. What a cage match. What a card this has been. And after this, we're on the road to SummerSlam, folks. SummerSlam and NXT Bash at the Beach. The biggest parties of the summer. Mace clubbing away on Jimmy Uso. Jay's out of here. T-Bar's about to be out of here. Into the cage. Oh, it's going to come down to this, folks. T-Bar is out. It's 1-on-1. Uso. It's Mace and Jimmy Uso. Big clothesline by Mace. Or that's Jey Uso. I believe I see the cross on the other arm. Into the cage again. That is indeed Jey Uso. Pardon me. I'll forget about it. You guys can't tell them apart either. The cross on the arm means that's Jey, so Jimmy is out. Jey Uso in there. I actually didn't know Money in the Bank was Saturday. I thought it was Sunday until they were talking about it so much on Raw. I was like, oh, wait a minute. This is a Saturday show? Uh-oh. I think Mace was trying to throw Jay into the cage, and Jay countered. Forget this. Feltzer giving this 2 stars. This is a great match. Jey Uso on his way out. Mace struggling to his feet. And you leave yourself exposed for the attack just like that. Uso, big Uso chant on the outside. Oh my goodness, Mace is brutal right now. Mace wants this thing bad, folks. I don't know what's happening here. Botchamania. Uh-oh. Mace. Mace. My goodness. I think Mace wants blood. I don't know. Put him down, right? Can you pin? Maybe they both got to go out. Mace is going to walk out the door to give Retribution the win. But here comes Jey Uso. Mace is so close to victory. What a steel cage match. Jey Uso, Mace, and Jey Uso is going to get Mace back in here. Unbelievable, and it continues. I don't think enough damage was done, though. Jey Uso, I know wishful thinking trying to climb out there, but there wasn't enough done to attempt that climb out. Forget about it. Mace desperately trying to drag Jey Uso. I think he wants blood. Mace wants bloodshed. But Uso doing everything he can to counter Jey Uso. The Uso chance on the outside of the ring. There's another one, and another counter by Jey. Jawbreaker onto Mace. Jey maybe going to call for the door. Are we going to get an Uso splash? What a way to conclude this first half. We are going to get an Uso splash. That might do it. That might be enough. Oh, Jey Uso, miscalculation. You got to get out of there. Uso super kick. T-bar is right there. Is he going to try to knock Jey Uso back into the ring? Oh, Mace is down. This could be it for the Usos. Ladies and gentlemen, Retribution is about to lose their second match here tonight. Right in the face of T-bar and the Usos. The Usos take the steel cage match. What a matchup that was. Jimmy and Jey Uso with the big win. And Ali's got to be sitting here wondering.
Jimmy and Jey.
The women of Retribution got the win, but it's going to fall on me. He's thinking, I've got to get this win. I've got to turn this thing around. Retribution, as we said, when they're in a pack, they are very, very, very hard to stop. They're almost unbeatable. When you get them separate, Retribution is very beatable. We've seen that over the last couple of weeks as Retribution has been losing matches. We've seen that here tonight. In part 2, last man standing, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar. In your main event, Hell in a Cell, Mustafa Ali versus Edge for the Intercontinental Championship. Folks, that was part 1 of Extreme Rules. There you see the results. Thank you so much for tuning in for part 1. Part 2 is coming your way. Maybe tomorrow, maybe this weekend. If you want to stay tuned, if you want to know when we're streaming part 2, stay tuned to Twitter, TV Sports 27 on Twitter. And if you want to know the remaining match card, check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/TVSports27, or check out the description. It's right there. It's link number 2. You hit that, you go to Patreon, you show your support to this channel, you try to make this a full-time gig for us. We can bring you a lot more action. Part 2 coming your way down the line. Now, let's grab some dinner. Let's watch Blood and Guts, huh? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys are the best, and we'll see you on the next stream.